Hello class, Alex Coronel here. Today we're going to talk about Module 5, Sustainable Urbanism in Istanbul, Turkey. Or question number 1 in the module is, what are one or two crucial challenges your city is facing in addition to climate change? In addition to climate change, Istanbul faces building code concerns. In 1999, after the Izmit earthquake in Turkey, the country started to update its building code in new construction to allow the building to bend in the case of earthquake struck. 24 years later, in February 2023, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck southern Turkey, crumbling at least 160 buildings and killing almost 60,000 people. Many engineers blame the building code being too relaxed, letting developers build high-rise structure quickly without having earthquake safety in mind. Due to rapid urban growth and high housing demand, many government programs allow builders to pay fines instead of adhering to the building code for the past 24 years. When the 2023 earthquake happened, the government found that there were 13 million structures were out of compliance due to building developers opting on paying the fines instead of adhering to the building codes. Or question number 2 is, consider what you know about your city history, development, culture, and relationship with the environmental movement. How can the city urban fabric become more sustainable? In order for Istanbul urban fabric become more sustainable, they need to work on reducing emission by transitioning to renewable energy and infrastructure. In 2022, there was a study done utilizing the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change Guidelines and found that all 39 districts in Istanbul contributed to 58.5 million tons of CO2. 32% of emission came from electric consumption, 29% from heating, another 29% from transportation, and 10% from waste disposal. Another area that Istanbul can improve is updating their zoning laws and regulation. Uncontrolled urban sprawl is posing a risk on the city's green areas and its resident area. They need to create more green spaces and regulate zoning. And our last question is, what might be an effective way to implement a resiliency plan for this city or improve upon an existing plan? I know Turkey is committed to reaching net zero emission by 2053. In order to do that, they need to do major improvement in their infrastructure, move away from coal and find better renewable energy, enhance existing building with energy efficient products, and one of the most important implementation they can do is to educate and engage the community on sustainable practices such as recycling, choosing a better sustainable product, water conservation. There are so many examples I can list about sustainable practices, but educating and teaching the community is the number one key to implement a resiliency plan. Thank you.